Calm Within the Chronic, Emotional Care for Life with Lipoedema, written by me, Bel Hardman, Life and Empowerment Coach and Lipoedema Warrior. If you're living with lipoedema like me, you'll know that most of the conversations online are focused on the physical body, swelling, dry brushing, deep oscillation, supplements, the right diet, surgeries, compression, and more. These treatments matter deeply. They support our physical well-being, movement, pain levels, and daily quality of life. But so do the emotions that live underneath. Our minds and hearts also carry the weight of this condition, and they need tending to just as much as our legs and lymphatic system does. Lipoedema doesn't stop at the surface. Even after surgery, many of us continue to experience fatigue or lingering issues like fragile or leaky blood vessels, hypermobility syndromes like HMS or Ehlers-Danlos, hormonal sensitivities, joint instability and inflammation. It's the physical and emotional load of living in a body that needs extra care, layered on top of everything else that daily life asks of us, which is why emotional balance isn't optional, it's essential. It's not about pushing through, it's about recognizing that tending to our emotional well-being is part of the overall care for our condition. We deserve that care. December can press on tender places: comparison, shoulds, body stories, exhaustion. The world offers endless advice about what to do for our bodies, but far less about the feelings that sit beneath it all, the frustration, the grief, the quiet fatigue of carrying something chronic. This blog isn't about forcing positivity. It's a steady hand to hold for a moment. Inside are small, gentle ways to support your emotional health, find moments of calm, and remind your body and mind that they're still on the same side, your side. If what you're carrying feels heavy in body or heart, you're not alone. Emotional care isn't about pretending everything's fine. It's about giving yourself space to breathe, name what's here, and find small ways to soften the load. The tools that follow aren't about fixing you. They're gentle supports you can reach for, whether you're newly diagnosed, post-surgery, or simply weary from carrying so much for so long. Here are 4 emotional support tools to bring a little more emotional calm within the chronic and remind you that ease is possible. Support Tool 1. Name the emotional weight. Why it matters. When emotions stay unnamed, the body carries them as tension, fatigue, or overwhelm. Naming what you're feeling and what's weighing you down is a way of validating your experience before trying to change it. It helps your brain shift from survival to awareness, activating the prefrontal cortex, the main part of your mind that supports calm thinking and decision making, while signaling safety to your nervous system. In short, when you name it, your body no longer has to hold it alone. Naming reduces shame, intensity, and self-blame. Your inner critic softens because you've allowed the feeling to be seen and understood. Begin here. Reflect on what feels heaviest right now, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Is it pressure to appear okay, exhaustion from managing symptoms, or grief for what's changed? Write the sentence, "Right now, what feels heavy is," and complete it without censoring. You don't need to fix it. You're simply naming truth. Language swap. Instead of saying, "I'm failing," try, "I'm carrying a lot." This small shift reframes weakness into evidence of endurance. Go deeper. If my body could speak right now, what would it tell me about what I'm holding? Reflect or write. Let the words land however they need to. What to notice. Afterwards, take a quiet pause and sense your breath or posture. Has anything softened? That's your body responding to being understood. If you don't notice an immediate change, that's perfectly fine. Everyone unfolds at their own pace. You can always return to this prompt another time. Each revisit helps your body build safety and trust in the process. Naming a feeling doesn't make it bigger. It helps your body begin to release what it's been holding. Support tool 2. Build body partnership, not body punishment. Why it matters. When we live with chronic pain or physical difference, it's easy to slip into a cycle of self-criticism, symptom flare, more criticism. The body becomes something to battle rather than collaborate with. This stress response releases cortisol and tension, which can increase inflammation and sensitivity. Shifting from punishment to partnership doesn't mean ignoring limits, it means listening to them. When the nervous system feels met with respect rather than force, muscles soften, breath steadies, and the body moves out of defense mode. Partnership lowers shame and restores the possibility of gentle, sustainable action instead of perfectionism or burnout. Begin here. Try the phrase body partnership, not body punishment. Let it become a quiet reminder when frustration rises. Swap fixing for befriending. Ask yourself, what would help my body feel 2% safer right now? Warmth, rest, comfort, or a small act of care? Notice how your tone changes when you speak to your body instead of about it. A kind inner voice supports healing chemistry more than critique ever could. Go deeper. When I treat my body as an ally instead of an obstacle, what changes? Reflect or write. There's no right way to respond. What to notice? Afterwards, choose one small 2% kinder action, maybe loosening your waistband, propping up your legs, taking a mindful stretch, or cancelling one non-essential plan. Small acts of partnership, repeated often, have bigger impact than rare, grand gestures. Kindness doesn't make you complacent. It helps your body feel safe enough to heal. Support tool 3. Practice micro-regulation in 60 to 120 seconds. Why it matters. Stress rarely arrives all at once. It accumulates in small ways. A held breath, a tensed shoulder, an unfinished sigh. Relief can build the same way. Micro-regulation is about meeting your body where it is and offering quick, gentle, grounding cues of safety. These short pauses activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's calm down switch, helping you out of fight or flight and back towards balance. They're not about forcing yourself, they're about reminding your nervous system that it's safe to slow down and settle. Begin here. Start with your breath. Try low, slow breathing for 60 to 90 seconds, letting each exhale be slightly longer than your inhale. Imagine releasing pressure with every breath out. Place a hand over your heart and whisper a kind phrase such as, "I am here with you." Self-touch and gentle words can lower cortisol and invite emotional regulation. Use the 5-step deload. Sip water, drop your shoulders, release your jaw, take 3 longer exhales. Look out at nature, a tree, a plant, or even a forest image. Just 20 seconds of viewing natural scenes can lower muscle tension and cue your body's calm response. Go deeper. What did I notice in my body before and after? Where did calm start to show up first? Reflect or write. Noticing counts just as much as journaling. What to notice? After you've tried one or more of these steps, take a brief pause and notice what's changed. Your breath, posture, or mood. Calm doesn't always arrive in big waves. It often starts as small adjustments, and sometimes it takes a few tries. If you don't feel a shift straight away, that's still your body learning that it's safe to pause. When your body begins to loosen or your mind feels a touch clearer, that's your nervous system responding, shifting out of defense and back towards balance. You're not measuring success, you're learning your body's language of regulation, how it tells you, "I am okay." Tiny moments of calm add up. one breath, one pause, one release at a time. Support Tool 4. Create connection that doesn't cost energy. Why it matters. When you live with a chronic condition, isolation can creep in quietly, not because you don't care about people, but because it takes energy to show up. Emotional fatigue and physical limits often pull in the same direction, leaving you feeling both drained and disconnected. Gentle, low-effort connection can have a measurable impact on your nervous system. It lowers cortisol, boosts oxytocin, the hormone linked with safety and belonging, and helps regulate heart and mood. You don't need long visits or deep conversations to feel supported. Even micro moments of human warmth remind your body it's not alone in the experience and that belonging is still possible even in small doses. Begin here. Choose a low-effort way to reach out. Send a quick voice note to a safe friend, tap a heart on someone's post, or share a short "I'm having a wobbly day" message in a trusted space. Connection counts even when it's quiet. Try a boundary supporting phrase when you need to protect your energy. "I can't make that, but I'd love a 10-minute call." Boundaries protect energy and make connections sustainable. Pay attention to what types of contact nourish you and which deplete you. Your body will tell you through how it feels afterwards. Go deeper. What kind of connection feels safe and restorative for me right now? Reflect or write. Connection begins by acknowledging what you need. What to notice. As you sit with the idea of reaching out, notice your body's cues. Warmth, resistance, relief, hesitation. There's no right reaction, it's all information. Connection starts with understanding your own capacity, then honoring it. Connection isn't always about being social. Sometimes it's simply remembering you're not alone. Please take this one thing from this blog, that caring for your emotions is as vital as caring for your body. You can support yourself in small ways every day, and you don't have to do it in isolation. These small practices, naming, softening, resting, connecting, aren't about fixing yourself, but about meeting yourself with the same care you give others. With time and care, these small practices help you find more ease within the ongoing reality of living with a chronic condition. I'd like to help you continue building emotional support for yourself, so I'd love to welcome you into my free Lipoedema Emotional Support Circle on Facebook, a gentle community space where we talk honestly about the emotional side of living with lipedema. Inside, you'll find reflective posts, supportive discussions, and practical tools to help you navigate overwhelm, calm your nervous system, and strengthen self-trust at your own pace. Members also get access to the 7 Days of Gratitude and Body Connection workbook and journal, a free 18-page digital resource to help you continue this work of emotional care and body partnership in your own time. Send me your questions about the topics covered in this article or the Lipoedema Emotional Support Circle to hello@belhardmancoaching.com. Connect with me on social media, Instagrams @LipoedemaFacts and @BelHardmanCoaching, and TikTok @BelHardmanCoaching. Best wishes, Bel Hardman.